Okay, give it to me straight, Doc. What's the bad news?
Well, the Leafs have lost their first 3 games of the season. The Vancouver Canucks have charged the Leafs for tampering, and Victor Stalberg got his bell rung in the first.
Is there any good news in Leafland?
It's only the 3rd game?
Boom! You ready?
Banging. Big news.
What?
Whoosh. Seriously?
No pigs yet.
What? What was he doing?
Wow! Bring him on!
Beautiful. Leafs lose 2-1 to the Ottawa Senators, and despite the close score, it wasn't exactly a close game. Oh, it was at the end, as is often the case with the Leafs season when they turn it on in March. Partway through the first period, Victor Stalberg comes into the Ottawa zone and Anton Volchenkov levels him. Now, we sat on the bench for a bit, mainly just to say, "What happened? Has anybody seen a truck with Russian plates?" And he ended up missing the rest of the game. Jonas Gustavsson making his first Toronto Maple Leafs start, first NHL start, that's good news, right? Well, yeah, but here's the help he got. On the first goal, not only was Ian White bumped into him, but it may have been a high stick. Now, we can huff and puff and boo the ref down, but ultimately they declared it a goal. And it's very difficult to make a save when one of your own defensemen has knocked you on your... At the time, it didn't seem that bad because, well, it was only 1-0. But with Mahan Mahalik screeching in, Luke Shen tries to stop him, kind of from behind, high sticks him in the face, gets 2 minutes, and there's a penalty shot. And because Mahalik was too hurt, Alfredson took it. And Alfie caught Gustavsson a little flat-footed.
I've never understood what that even means. I mean, look. Those look flat to you?
But ultimately, in his first NHL start against one of the best shootout artists in the league, Gustavsson had to stop a penalty shot. And he didn't, and it's hard to blame him. Now in the third, Caberlet feeds staging on the power play for his 3rd power play goal of the season. A beautiful setup as well. But after that, the game was a whole lot of, Commissar shoots it!
He hit both posts!
How did he hit both?
Does he have mind control and he can actually move the puck with his mind? And after it hit the post the first time, he decided to, but he made it hit the other post anyway? I mean, come on!
I think you need more sleep.
What?
And after a shot by Caberlet in the final 5 seconds of the period, that was it. A 2-1 regulation loss. The Leafs grab 1 of a potential 6 points so far this season. Ron Wilson summed it up best after the game. Looking dead into the camera, we stunk. Period. Which is untrue, because they stunk for 3 periods. The penalty kill has looked horrific. Stalberg could potentially miss a few games. Grabowski's supposed to be a second-line center, can't even win a face-off to save his life. And now you see what Toskala has to work with night in and night out. Now, could that game have gone worse? Yes. Frankly, it was good to see that the Leafs could at least stay in the game and make it close at the end. And who isn't surprised and extremely pleased to see that not only does Stajan already have 3 goals, he's got 3 power play goals. But the fact of the matter is, the Leafs might not have their first win of the season until 10 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, and that's if they beat the Penguins. Are they any good? So I got some questions for you. Gustavsson, first NHL start. What'd you think? In the postgame, Wilson kind of alluded to someone maybe getting called up. Who gets the first call-up from the Marlies? And I asked you this before the season, but now that the Leafs have played a few games, who are your top 6 defensemen? Now, it's not butterflies and rainbow, but it's not doom and gloom either. You probably won't fail the class if you miss the first 3 days of the semester, and the Leafs probably won't tank the season just because they've done badly in the first 3 games. However, those 4 or 5 points could come in handy when the Leafs are missing the playoffs by, 4 or 5 points. Let me know what you think. Text or video response, Leafspace Profiel, and Twitter over here. And speaking of Twitter, I was part of a bit of a trend yesterday called Blame Vesa. Basically, I tweeted about a bunch of things you can't blame Toskala for. Dude, Toskala did not eat your homework.
You never believe me!
Come up with your own. See you next game.